everybody should bear in mind that the risks foreign correspondents run in mainland China are slight compared to the risks that local journalists face. As a general rule, the worst thing that could happen to us is that we will be expelled from the country or denied visas. Now, obviously, for some people like Paul Mooney, who've built their professional lives around understanding China and explaining it to the rest of the world, this is a very grave threat and a very grave punishment. It's had huge personal consequences for him, and it's completely unacceptable. But Chinese reporters, indeed any Chinese citizen who stands up for freedom, such as freedom of expression, risks suffering much more.
And there'll be more people who they don't like, who they're not happy with your reporting, they'll make you wait for the visa. And then I expect actually that the intimidation will increase. That a lot of anger, within the Ministry of Public Security, within, security agencies, within the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and that they're if they don't get their way in kind of kicking people out, then they'll find ways to make life difficult for people in the hope that people will self-censor. And I think it works. If we believe the stories about Bloomberg censoring a story, that works then. And, I know that other journalists are thinking the same thing. I've spoken to a few journalists who said they didn't want to write anything negative in November, December, until they got their visas because they were afraid it might cause a problem. When does that become people worrying about that in January, February, March, and April? So I think the situation's worse. In the 18 years I was there, we never had this many people having trouble getting visas. And people like myself getting rejected, or Melissa Chan from Al Jazeera 2 years ago, it's very, very rare.